Alrighty, Commander Momo reporting for duty. I know it's been a good long while. As you can see from our own title, we're almost 2 months late. So yeah, our last video, we said I was having surgery. Had surgery, went okay. I was out, stop Callie. I was out longer than I thought I was going to be, but I am recovered now. Was off work for almost 3 weeks, so that was a bummer. The only reason I couldn't stream is because I couldn't sit in this chair like I was because I had surgery on my stomach area and it hurt really bad. Way more than I thought it was going to. And then after returning to work, I got bit by a dog. I'm a mail carrier. It's a work hazard, but still, it was really bad. It's the worst bite I've ever had. It was right here on my backside, but you know, I'm okay now. Much better than I was. There's a cat. But anyway, I'm trying to get back at it. So that's what happened to me. Y'all probably wondered, thought I died. I didn't die. So we're going to do our JapanCrate Lost in Japan, which was the March edition, which, yeah, 2 months late. So here we go. Let me show you the box of treats. And that, oh, they're all kind of falling over, but I really like the box design. Ain't that cool? Oh, we have a visitor. Oops, knocked everything over. It said Dustin. So anyway, we have all the cool things. We have Mount Fuji, we have pagodas, we have all the cool neon signs. We got koi fish, we got Godzilla, we got Gundams, and there's the 2 towers in Tokyo, but I can't remember what they are. So I'm not fighting anybody. Oh, the cat, that would be Callie. Come here. She's decided she likes to stream, so. Anyway, you gotta be still. Lost in Japan. Get ready to wander your way through centuries-old streets, futuristic skyscrapers, and even past giant robot battles to discover everything Japan is famous for. There's no better place to explore. So come get lost with us in the sauce with us. I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting boxes. I'm just gonna do it. So we're gonna do our little lotto ticket. Somebody has already won the VR set. See, this is why I don't want you up here. So somebody's already won the VR set. So that was the 3 VR goggles. Callie, this is why I don't like you up here. So you have the airplane, the VR goggles, and if you didn't anything, you still get something. So, all right, I love you. But you gotta go. Now, see if I can do this. We've got, I need a coin. Thomas, I need a coin. Hang on. I found, you got a pin. So I got an airplane. I got 2 airplanes. Never mention I'm horrible at gambling. And I got not an airplane. Well, that'd be crazy though if I did win a flight to Japan. That's some kind of mask or whatever. I got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why the hell did I have to bring you a coin then?
One more plane, we would have won a trip. So you see on there, 2 airplanes and a mask. We didn't win. We tried. She's being an annoying little kitty cat. Yes, she is. But anyway, so here's our Get Lost in Japan, and I actually recommend that you follow their little pattern here. So that's what we're gonna do. And there's a surprise at the end. Woo! I will say I'm going to do the drink item because it's towards the end, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's sitting in the back of my fridge for a while, so it's nice and cold. There's the can. You want to see it, I guess. So there it is. You get the nice pouring sound. So there it is. I can't even remember where the camera is. So There it is. I know, it was a good pour, wasn't it? That's pretty good. So, you go there. So, this is Dido milkshake, and it tastes like a milkshake too. There's Callie getting in the box. It says you and the crew are drained, but the samurai have the perfect pick me up. You're sipping this milkshake when you see a couple of giant robots fighting in the distance. I don't think I'd play it cool. If I saw giant robots. It's not really a soda. It's kind of a melted milkshake flavor thing. It's like vanilla milk. I'd be kind of upset if it was kind of sparkly like a soda. They do have milk sodas in Japan. I've had one of those before. They're pretty good. So, let's start with number 1. Is it okay with you? I'm going to have this. So this is our first. This is number 1. So this is... Hello, Lily. And welcome, Lucas. I guess that's how you say that. This is number 1. This is a Haruroku Mochi. These are delicious. I've had these before. And, yeah, Callie decided she wants to stream. This is Callie, everyone, if you have not met her before. You gotta get in the camera, little girl. She, decides that she streams sometimes, so she's kind of helping. So, Hayoroku Mochi. You land in Japan and come across a mysterious samurai who says that if you taste a bunch of secret snacks throughout the night, you'll receive a treasure. I mean, that's like up my alley, y'all. I do anything for food, right? That's pitiful sounding, I might add. Anyway, he hands you... Don't sit on the paper! I'm trying to read it and you're gonna sit on it? Ma'am! He hands you this mochi. After you take a bite, you teleport. So, if I teleport, guys, y'all got it on the stream. Y'all seen it. Now just, make sure y'all tell Dez, so, you know. So, the cool thing about these, they got little plastic on them, but it's actually edible. It's made out of rice like the mochi's made out of, so. And it's green tea flavored. Come on. Get out of that. Not teleported, guys. We're doing good. So, we had teleported to our next snacks, which is... I gotta find. What the mess does that look like? Maybe that is it. Okay. To our next snack. The pictures are really small in this book, so it's kind of hard to see some of the stuff. So this is our next one. Anchovy bonito shuto chips. I hope I can have these. It didn't say anything. It says fish, but we'll see. I can't have shellfish, so sometimes I can't have some of these snacks in my boxes. Callie, stop it. It says, smell that. Something seems a little fishy. Yeah, with you smell like cat food. It says, you realize that you've popped up and the, I never say it right. The the big famous fish market, Tokyo. What the? Something fell. Anyway, an anchovy snack awaits you, and your samurai guide tells you he knows a place even fishier, eh? I don't know. We had that happen to us when we went to Nashville years ago. Somebody said, "Yeah, there's a place up the way a little bit. It's got good burgers." And we're like, "Okay, we just want to get out of the cold." But to be honest, best burgers we ever had. So, you want some? Oh, like that? Does it smell fishy? It does smell pretty fishy. They're kind of waffly, like Tex-Mex over here. They're fishy tasting for sure. Ooh. It was like seaweed, but tuna fish. Tuna fish seaweed. This is what it reminds me of. Oh, you want some? You want some? Oh, you lick it. You want some? I'll give you, little one. Here. Here. Oh. Bonito flakes. That's what it tastes like. Callie's licking the pieces I gave her. She decided she don't want any. These are interesting. I wouldn't say they were up my alley though. But interesting. I like the texture and I don't like the taste so much. This, however, is tasty. That's that milkshake. It's not up my alley, but I can see where some people would like that. But I would definitely drink that with a liquor or a beer. That would help the fish taste. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find these snacks, and I can't really find them all too well. Like I say, look, these pictures are really, really small, so it's hard to find. So this is our next one. I've had these before. I like these. So, Kurunkunki. I can't ever say it correctly, but you just do your best you can. So this is a Kurunki chocolate with nuts. It says, after the fish market, you suddenly find yourself on a late night bus. Where is it going? A chocolate box is placed on your bus seat, and you're nuts enough to try. Or are you nuts enough to try it? What kind is this anyway? Well, we got almonds, hazelnuts, which are called filberts in some places, if you didn't know. I think I got some walnuts, and I see a Brazil nut, so I like the packaging design over in Japan. Y'all got just better packaging design. We're gonna find a golden ticket. Smell? Ooh, that's a very nice smell. So we got a little chocolate, and you can see the nuts are kind of chopped up in there. It looks like a Crunch bar. Nestle Crunch. Ah! Des likes that gift for some reason, but anyway. This is good. Oh, really good. I like this a lot. I hadn't had this version before, but I like this one. I think this is my favorite one. I think I had the white chocolate one. I like this one. This one's great. Especially after some of the other previous boxes we did with chocolate bars. I think this is my favorite chocolate bar. Besides a Hershey chocolate. I mean, who can't deny a Hershey chocolate bar? That is really good. And that was that guy right there. You can't be walking around constantly. You went down. You went down. There you go. There you go. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. That's not it. I think that's it. Yeah, there it is. I had to find this little thing. It was hidden in the thing. It's tiny. Like, look at this thing. It's tiny. The picture is even tinier. So this is a chocolate ball. I can read it up there. Chocolate latte ball. It says chocolate ball pillow. The confusing night continues when the bus driver tosses you something to help you fall asleep. A small chocolate ball wrapped in a little pillow. I guess you'll see that little pillow. Oh, Woolsey. So the Alice in Wonderland moment. So, feed your head. There we go. I am still. Oh, Woolsey's still alive. Yeah. Be careful with that heat, man. That is crunchy. That heat's no joke. I got not heat stroke, but heat fatigue last year. I got sick on my route. So, but I got my air conditioner fixed today. I'm so happy. Because it's not nice otherwise. I just tasted like a little chocolate thing, but it was really super crunchy. It was okay. And this is our next one. I like these. I don't know if it's upside down or right side up, but I like the little star dude. He's so happy. It was okay yesterday. Monday was super hot. But yesterday, it got so hot that we had some storms move in, and lightning was constantly coming down. Really, 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 really close to my vehicle. So that was it was fun. I don't I don't like the lightning. And then I got home. Well, first off, I had to get through traffic to get home. And somebody was hauling a trailer to like live in, and the wind knocked it off of the trailer that was carrying it on the interstate. So traffic was blocked trying to get home yesterday. And then when I got home, the storm had followed me. So it was lightning and storming over here. So yeah, yesterday was fun, but it cooled it down. It went from upper 80s to like low 70s. But it was muggy feeling, so it kind of cooled it down, but not really. So this is our next one. This is Shimmy Choco Stick. He said you save a cute maid from the flames of the streets of Akihabara, and she gives you this magic corn stick to thank you. See? It's not tissues. No tissues, guys. Lily knows. No tissues. You can have a corn stick. No tissues. Start laughing at me. I knew she would. And it says, time to get moving. You find a group of go-karts abandoned by tourists and head out. So, we got a magic corn stick from a maid we saved. So, cute maid at that. I've been told I'd make a cute maid. Don't know. Never wore a maid outfit. Wore a marching band uniform several times. I did not say anything about handkerchiefs, and I don't remember if Lily has said anything about handkerchiefs. So, for those of you who are watching or watching later on, our friend Lily here is actually from Japan and has told us stuff that we are supposed to do and not supposed to do if we were ever to visit. And see, it's chocolate and it's star-shaped. So, don't take tissues from people. It's not good. Just like you're not supposed to take weird stuff from people over here, so, but people do anyway, so, whatever. At your own risk. These are good. I like these. I can see where some people wouldn't like them, because if you ever had, like, chocolate cereal, breakfast cereal, that's what those taste like. But, I think it would be really good with coffee. I've never tried it with coffee, but I think it would be really good. You like my glass? It used to be a candle jar, but now it's not. So, we had our Shimmy Choco Stick from the Cute Maid. So we're going to find our next one. If I can find it. So here's our next one. A little package right there. I think it's upside down. I'm not sure. But it's like a little good luck envelope. There we go. I think that's right. So, traditional heart chocolate. There is a chocolate in there. You can kind of see them in there. Says you arrive at the scene to find a giant, hangry, radioactive lizard attacking the city. Oh no! Godzilla's got to go. Go, go, Godzilla! Whoa! Yeah, I like that song. You just have the thing to stop him. This heart-shaped chocolate. You throw it to him and he seems satisfied, but there's still a fire burning from the chaos. I love Godzilla. My dad watched Godzilla when I was young. We'd watch Godzilla all the time. What was it? Monster Island, I think, where the kid goes to the island with all the monsters, and you see baby Godzilla and Rodan, and you see all of them pretty much. That was my favorite one. But anyway, so we have our little heart-shaped chocolate. I'm gonna, I guess, chunk it to Godzilla, but I'm gonna eat it, so. That's pretty good. Not super sweet, but pretty good. And the newer Godzilla movies, I like them a lot. I didn't like, oh yes, thank you, Zazu Demon, for following. I didn't catch that. Thank you, Lily, for saying that. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not Des, as you can see. Ooh, it's got a little burn to it at the end. I am Commander Momo. I am just getting back into streaming after being gone for 2 months. As he would say, ooh, welcome to the conspiracy. It's really bad. Really bad for him. But thank you for the follow. You'll see Des here at some point, so. But anyway. Oh, cold medicine. Yeah. Well, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I was out because I had to have surgery. And, oh, thank you. My acting skills are appreciated. I was out for surgery and, yeah. Oh, well, welcome. I'm Dez's partner and streamer. And, gosh, I don't know how long me and Dez have been together. We've been together since high school, pretty much. Yeah, we're not married or anything, but it is what it is. We've been together so long, it might as well count. He's probably in the living room hearing me and just shaking his head, being weird. But anyway, traditional chocolate heart from Godzilla. Like I said about the Godzilla movies. Well, thank you, Woozy. Yeah, pretty much, but we don't have common law here in Mississippi. If we were in another state, it would go ahead, so, but I told him we need to go ahead and get married for a tax break. So, I don't know if he'd claim me or I'd claim him, but I don't know. It'd work out. Speaking of jobs, I'm going off ADD moment, goodness. My regular is retiring here soon, so I may be going full-time, although I'm already working full-time anyway. But I may have my own route, and I may be returning to here in Belton, but we don't know. It's still all up in the air, and I'm shaking the table, good gosh. But anyway, that's some good news on my part, but I'll let y'all know and see how it goes. I'm excited. I hope to come back to Belton because then I wouldn't have to buy a new vehicle. I could use our fancy mattress fans. Yeah, some of y'all probably seen them. They just look like mill fans. They're just fans, not the boxy golf cart things, which are no fun. I hate those. They have no air conditioning and they're horrible. They rattle you to death, literally to death. And the last one I drove in, the transmission went out on me. So I had to travel around trying to back up and couldn't back up. Couldn't even get it to go into reverse. So, yeah. But anyway, Godzilla. Watched Godzilla movies as a kid. I like the newer ones. I've heard people in Japan like the newer ones as well. I have not seen the one with Kong. I don't like Kong. I never liked King Kong. He's just Beauty killed the beast. It never was for me. But if you like it, hey, that's cool too. But Godzilla was always my My dude. Now, the movie in the 90s with Matthew Broderick, the one in New York, or he's a female and all that one was weird, but not bad. Weird, so very weird, but not bad. The story made a little bit more sense, and it had Jean Reno in it, so, you know. I never liked King Kong. I'd rather, Godzilla's so much cooler. He's a big green lizard who shoots lightning, or radioactive blue stuff. I mean, that made sense to me as a kid, so. Anyway. So, let me find my next one, guys. There's so many small things in here. Look at this. It's so small, I can't find it. So after we fed Godzilla the chocolate, fed him the chocolate, you know, we have petite Maida crackers, and they're really petite. Like, look at that. That's petite. Enough to sip and throw into your tomato soup. It says after climbing, because we had a fire burning after we fed Godzilla. It says after climbing, grab these crackers for a train ride back to the city. Your phone rings, and it's your boy Samurai, and there's an emergency needing your help. So we must hurry. So we're gonna eat our crackers. These better be good crackers. There's like 2 crackers in here. Like airplane crackers. Actually, last time I was on an airplane, I got those Biscoff cookies. I think I've talked about them before because they're similar to Speckaloos. I love Biscoffs. They're my favorite cookie in the world. I mean, yeah, they're not bad crackers, by the way. But they have an M in them for Maida. Isn't that cool? I have been practicing my Japanese. I don't know much. I know not much. I've been practicing my French too. I just need to practice that. Je peux parler français, mais je parlais beaucoup. Maintenant, non. Il y a un chat dans la fenêtre. Anyway. So, I can speak French, but I don't do it very often. I need to, though. Well, anyway. Not bad. I mean, if you need something. Oh, do you? Oh. I don't know. Me and Dad say we love you, but recently he does this thing if he's in a good mood in the morning. If I don't say I love you back, he gets louder and louder and louder to the point that the whole neighborhood area apartments can hear him. Anyway. So, there they are. Everything is small in this book, so I can't tell if it's tiny or big, so. There's not wrong with being old school, new school. As long as you show appreciation for your significant other, that's all that matters. And people have different love languages. Like I used to buy Tommy a shirt every time I went to work because that's what I did. I give gifts. He's a gift giver too sometimes. So we have our next one. So we were called for an emergency. That's good. You should. So Milky Picola sticks. I said milky flavor. I don't remember her name. She's got a name, but I don't remember what it is. It says you wake up to find a bus at Mount Fuji. We went to Mount Fuji. And it says as you step off, you meet a girl named Pico-chan. I guess that's her name, Pico-chan. I knew she had a name, but I could not remember. Oh, how sweet. Y'all guys are so sweet. So it is Pico. I knew she had a name, I just could not remember it. A girl named Pico-chan who says her G-daddy made a famous candy. I guess you mean granddaddy. I'm not sure. Made a famous candy. You buy a box and start a hike up the mountain. I do want to go to Mount Fuji. I've never been. The only time I've seen mountains bigger than anything we got around here, we got hills. We're in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains here where we are in Mississippi. But we don't see mountains. We stayed on top of a mountain in Gatlinburg. That was kind of cool. But when I went to Colorado in 2016, They're like, "You're not from around here, are you?" And I'm like, "How can you tell?" They said, "You're the only person we've seen get excited about the mountains." So, I'd like to go to Mount Fuji. I know there's a suicide forest close to Mount Fuji, which it seems interesting, but I don't think I would actually want to go. So, yeah. There's weird stuff here in the US too, so. Anyway, so we have our Milky Bacola sticks. I like the packaging too. Isn't that nice? Looks like something you get at the baby shower though, but no. But that's the place anyway, because most people say it's the way that you feel, and that it's the feeling that if you go in with intent to harm yourself, that the atmosphere is just so oppressive that it just gets worse and worse. That's my theory anyway. But looks like a straw, Fruit Loop straw. Yeah. So, but I think with where it's situated on mountain, just how thick the trees are, it's just oppressiveness. And there's places like that everywhere. So, yeah, be careful no matter where you go. But, yeah, don't go there alone. Whose tastes like... I made a mess. Whose tastes like the actual milky candy? I like these. Your Nemo. Oh, Mount Nemo. Where's that at? What games do I like? I really like Dragon Age. I've got to finish Inquisition because something happened and I didn't get to finish it. But Dragon Age 4 is coming out. I tried to make a 4 and it didn't really work. Oh. I like, I don't know, I've just played a little bit of everything recently. Hello, Awkward Khajiit. Yes, I love Dragon Age. I've read all the books, read all of the comics by Dark Horse, played all the games except I didn't finish Inquisition. And if you ask Des, I've played them as much as I possibly can. So I'll go through and play them on all the difficulties and stuff. But yeah, I love Dragon Age. It's one of my favorite games in the whole wide world. I tried Mass Effect. I am not good at shooting games. I played all the Halos up to a certain point. I can't remember the last one I played, but Des had to help me. We did co-op. I like fighting games. I'm pretty good at that. I played all the Soul Caliburs. We were playing something. I don't remember what it is. Killer Instinct. That's what we were playing. Des was playing Mass Effect because this was close to when we were starting dating. And I'm like, what are you playing? And he's like, this is Mass Effect. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then you're like, hey, they're coming out with a game that's like Mass Effect, but you cannot play it. I was like, no, I don't want to play this. And then when Dragon Age 2 came out, I was like, okay, I want to play it. And then I played Fable because I played Dragon Age 2. It's a weird, convoluted story. I'm weird, but I try to play anything, but I'm really bad at games. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot. Star Wars: The Old Republic. I used to play a lot of online games. Des says he misses when I was a gamer, but I don't have time, so I try. So this is yeah, the Milky Sticks. We tried Gears of War once. I've watched Des play and his friends play. It didn't go well. We're not doing that again. Oh, and I'm pretty good at Beat Saber. I like rhythm games. And I played the one with the mouse. What is that? The mouse on PlayStation. Whatever it is, it's good. So, koalas. But yeah, like, if you want to play some games, like, ah! Oh, is it time for medicine?
Yes, it is.
There you go. Dad needed his medicine. He keeps it in here. So. But anyway, like I was saying, if y'all ever want to get together and play some games, like, let us know. Hit us up. We'll play. We'll try to play anyway. So this is our next one. So we're on Mount Fuji, and we ate the Milky Sticks with Pico-chan. I may or may not remember that. Oh. So does Kachit have where if I have coin? I love that joke. I say it all the time. So we have Koala's March. Says you and your new made friend and Mr. Samurai stopped by the Uno Zoo, which I've seen that. It's a pretty cool place. During the giant lizard attack, the koalas all escaped. Oh no, poor koalas. Says you and your crew must catch them, march them back, and continue on. So you march them back because it's Koala March. That's what it's actually called. This is a small version. We've had some bigger versions and some pretty unique flavors. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that. So, they got this little thing. It actually goes to help save the koalas in, Australia. That's pretty cool. I've never been a real big fan of koalas. I always liked kangaroos more, but there we go. I will say though, my favorite movie as a kid, Ferngully, was in Australia, so they had all those cool Australian animals. I like Ferngully. But these are the chocolate koala marks. You know, sloths and llamas. I haven't got that one back yet. Wait, I ain't gonna get it. Like, there was a thing with cows a couple of years ago. So, and then speaking of which, if you'd like to catch up on late episodes, because this is my first one back in 2 months, we are on YouTube. You can go catch up on other boxes. We do, well, I do. I say we because I'm used to be with Des on here. So we do JapanCrate. We do Universal Yums. I keep saying we. I don't know. It's weird. Universal Yums and a Boxy. Thank you, Zazu, for joining and following. And I'll try to have a great stream, even though I'm just bumbling through here. So we have Koala March cookies. This is chocolate. I like the strawberry one. We've had an Earl Grey or a London Fog flavor. It was pretty good, but tasty. I like it. So this is our next one. I've watched Des play that one. He likes that one. I like to watch him play that one. The Yakuza games. Anyway, so this is our next one. This is Big Marshmallow, and as you can see, this is Big Marshmallow. You're exhausted at this point, and you hop into a taxi with your guide and the maid. The driver shares this giant marshmallow and he passes the vibe check. I don't know if somebody just randomly gives me a marshmallow. If, hello Lenaria, how are you? It's just like, hey, here's this marshmallow. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna be happy. But he said he passed the vibe check, so smells like a good marshmallow. This is a sturdy, looks like an eraser. Look at this thing. It's sturdy. I do like marshmallows. Goodness gracious. That's a big marshmallow. It's not as soft as I thought it would be. Like, it's pretty dense. I kind of like eating a cotton ball. Not that I've eaten cotton ball. I've had cotton ball in my mouth, though. Ugh. It's a texture I do not enjoy. I don't even like it on my hands. Ugh. I'm a weirdo, I know it. I don't like sandpaper either. Like even the thought of it. Still chewing marshmallow, guys. I'm just gonna give me a second. Oh. This, however, is delicious. Goodness gracious, that could have killed me. Oh, I still got half of that marshmallow to go. It's one of those marshmallows that if I put it in hot chocolate or try to roast it over a fire, I don't think it would melt. Yeah. So, let me find my next one, guys. So here's our next one. It's all rainbowy and cute. It's cool. I've had these before, I think. They're pretty tasty. So this is Choco Flakes. So the taxi drops you off in a random part of town, but you spot a trail of chocolate flakes and follow it, hoping you'll find your way home. Where does it lead? We got a quest line, guys, and following us to our next spot. Excuse me. That's what you do. You follow the glittery spot or sparkly thing or line or whatever. But no, we got a path of these things, like breadcrumbs, but not. Well, that looks like. That's pretty good. Got the back on my teeth. It hurt. I'm not a real big fan of like cereal snacks. I don't eat them, but are Choco Flakes my favorite snack in the whole world? Not really, no. Yeah, most of them are, Lily. There's just stuff you can grab and go. I noticed that too. Okay, sorry. I had to get it all chewed. This poor thing's been obliterated. So this was at one point a snack in there, but as you can see, it kind of got crushed. No telling when it happened. This box has been sitting around for a while. So this is a Fugashi Square Puff. It's supposed to be square. It's, I don't know what shape you call that. I call it squashed. I've had these before and they are pretty filling. You can put this with some tea or coffee or even a soda and you're like good to go. It's like a filling snack. So the trail. So we got our trail. We're following it. The trail leads you to a Japanese temple where you find out your fortune for the year and try this traditional snack. Your adventure continues on. I want to try this. I had it before, but I'm going to have to open that under a bowl because it's literally, there's no solid piece in there. It's obliterated. But you can have this with ice cream too. It's pretty good. Oh. Woo, we go to our next one. We have Gundams. I'm not sure which Gundam that is actually. But anyway, it's Gundams. So these are aerials. You see that right there. They're like, closest thing to the US is probably a not Pringles. Bugles. Bugle corn snacks you put on your fingers. This is a similar texture and taste to these. But these are aerial. So Gundam Aerial Rich Cheddar Cheese Snacks. I like these. They're one of my favorites. It says you arrive at the world's largest unicorn Gundam statue. Turns out they're training in case of another giant lizard another giant lizard attacks the city. He rewards your bravery with the final snack. like the Pikachu spicy lemon or seaweed or whatever snack. Because those were really good. Yeah, I love those. Those were delicious. But you see, it comes in layers. And they're crunchy. I like aerials though. Speaking of the Gundam statue, I really want to go see it. One of the streamers we watch on YouTube in Japan lives relatively close, or he gets a train ride maybe. But some of his food court experiences have been in the shopping area that's close to the giant statue. So he always stops by and shows all the viewers. So we want to go see it just to say, hey, I've been to see it. That's what I say. Well, most of the stuff I don't, I say, oh, I've seen pictures of it, but it don't do it justice. Which I'm really excited because we're hoping to go visit our lovely, lovely friend, Dustin, our low budget healer on here, in October. So that will be our vacation this year. And I'm excited. So we didn't take a vacation in like the last 2 years, I think. So this is our next one. This is our Dido milkshake. So, after we have eaten, I've already read this, but I'm gonna read it again. It says, "You and your crew are drained, but the samurai has the perfect pick-me-up. You're sipping this milkshake, and you see goodness gracious. You see a couple of giant robots fighting in the distance." That just makes me think of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, the punching game. I know, I'm weird. So we have our next snack. See, that's little crackers. So it's cheese in snack. So this is Chambert and Gorgonzola snack, which are 2 types of cheeses. A strange smell wafts by you. Yeah, it's your stinky cheese. Wafts by, and you gotta know what that could be. Thankfully, it's just the cheese snacks that are baking at a snack shop. I tried to make these fancy French hamburger patties with Rochefort cheese, and I'll never do that again. It's just not my type of cheese. No. So anyway, so this is our cheese snack. Smells good. I can smell the gorgonzola in there. That is interesting. It's a cracker, but it's got actual cheese in there because it kind of melted like a cheese stick. Cheese straw, that's what I'm thinking of. So there's real cheese in there, but once it melts, it just kind of poofs. Anyway, this is our last snack. I like the packaging. I like scary stuff. We got handprints. We got scary doll. So, this is cool to me. It's actually gum in here, guys. So, this is our scary story chewing gum. So, if there's a story in here, I won't be able to read it. I think there is. I think that's what that is. So, the trail ends and you're far from home. You visit the famous Oyama Cemetery. The cherry blossoms aren't the only thing to catch your eye. What's behind that tree? New leaf ASAP. I'm sorry, I see a ghost. I'm gonna I ain't gonna be there very much longer. Not a bit. I'm trying to get this out. But we went to Wyoming years and years ago. I was still in high school. We went to the Oregon Trail ruts, and I had to break off from the rest everybody else because I had to go back to the parking lot because I had to use the restroom. And I could swear I could hear a horse behind me the entire time I was walking around, and it freaked me out. There's the gum, by the way. That's a date on there, but there's the gum. So there is what is this, Lily? Is it like it's the collector thing, or what is it? Dispel? Talisman? I don't know what that is. It smells like gum though. I like it. Smells like ramen gum. That's probably what flavor this is. It's ramen. I can't smell through the packaging, but I can smell it in here. And then there's the... Oh, so it's scented, I guess. I don't know. I keep it anyway. I keep everything. But there's the story. I got distracted by the smell. It does. It smells like. Oh, it's because it's coming from there. It's got to, like you said. Anyway. But anyway, like I was saying, so I kept hearing like a horse walking behind me. Every time I'd stop, it stopped. So I was like, okay, it was weird. But when we got back home, we actually found out where we were in Wyoming. I can't remember where it was. It's a fort of name, some type. But back whenever it was, the daughter of the guy that was over the fort, because there was an actual fort there by where the Oregon Trail wagons were going through, she went on a horse ride and went missing. And supposedly, in that area, she comes back every 7 years, I think. And the time we were there was one of the years that she was supposed to come back. So, yeah, that was creepy. But was even creepier, I don't have the picture anymore, but one of the pictures of the Oregon Trail ruts, like the ruts are actually in the ground if you've ever not been there to see them, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. So the ruts are actually in the ground where the wagons went through. And on either side, there's usually some bushes or shrubbery, and then there's nothing, and there's some more shrubbery, and it goes on for a little while. So at one of the pictures of the ruts, you can see down into where the ruts are. There's bushes on this side, and there's bushes on this side. There's more bushes on the right side than there were on the left. But at the end, there was a black mass. And you can see it on the film. I checked the film, too. And it was on the film, so it wasn't something that was a printing error or anything. So yeah, that was my ghost picture. And I don't know what happened to it. Who knows what happened to it. I can't find it no more. So, we have a DIY in here. We've had this one before. This is the little jellyfish snack. And they offer this as a side quest. We've done it on stream before. I don't remember which one. It was a JapanCrate. I'm going to do this on my own free time when I get a chance. Because last time it didn't turn out too well. So this is what I'm really excited about. So we have our own little gachapon, a little capsule. So after the long adventure, it's time for you to receive your treasure. The samurai takes you to visit his favorite gachapon machine, where you collect a special souvenir. One out of thousands of surprise capsule toys. You'll keep this one with you forever as a reminder of the time that you were lost in Japan. Yeah, they since JapanCrate has upgraded their themes and we have monthly themes. They usually send a gift. The last one we did was for Valentine's Day, and we got Maneki Neko. It's the waving cat with a little bell. He's in our living room. But this time is a gachapon, and I've been waiting to open it because I don't know what it is. I just know it's purple. So let's see what we got. And I have something to put that on. Put that right there. So I love gachapon. I love capsules. I don't know what the heck this is. It's something with meat. So we got picture of meat. And it's for Keith. I think it's a baggie. It's like a coin purse. Exactly what it is. But it's meat. So I have a meat coin purse. It's a meat purse. Ain't that cool? I'm not sure what that is though. Like a tenderloin maybe? I think that's what that is. But yeah. A meat purse. Meat purse. Keep my coins in. Ain't that nifty? That's fun. I like little stuff like that. And get like little doodads. I usually keep these things too. You never know when you need a random something holder. You know? And that's like, oh, I can use it for cat treats. I bet. Cats would like that. Little thing. It's got holes on either side, so I don't know what I can use it for. I'll find something to do with it. So, guys, that was JapanCrate Lost in Japan. So, as I said, I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm gonna try to get back at it. I know I look so bored. But I don't know what we're gonna do next. Probably our April edition of JapanCrate, even though it is May. I know it is May, guys. I know. Our April edition, which I don't remember what it is right now. Something to do with cherry blossoms. Even though it's hot as heck and all the pretty flowers have croaked, it was so nice for a while. Even though I was inside for 3 weeks almost. But we had peach blossoms, and we had what else do we have? Oh, them dang Bradford pears. You'll know what I'm talking about. They stink. They're pretty, but they stink. We had daffodils and buttercups and irises and all sorts of pretty flowers around here. I like the flowers. I just don't like the heat. Or the tornadoes. Yes, we had tornadoes pass through. I was so thankful that I didn't have to stay overnight at the hospital because my surgery was March 31st, early in the morning. And it rained while I was in surgery, but didn't really storm really bad, but they were predicting bad weather during the nighttime. And I don't know, the anesthesia made me feel all weird, so I didn't actually sleep at all that Friday night. So I think it was storm started up about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock that night. Hit on my route in Blue Springs, where it hit a week before. One of the ladies on my route, right up with Saltillo, which is just north of Blue Springs, a good way. She actually lost her house, and she hasn't been there since then. She has a door and 3 walls, pretty much. That's all that's left her home. I pass by it every time, and it just she was okay. She was fine. The way that the storm tracked, it hit the church that behind her, because it just kind of went that way. It hit the church. Church was okay, just knocked the roof off, but destroyed her home. Kept going. All the trees on this small little road are just, there's no trees. They've been working on it this past week to dig up all the trees that are left. But yeah, not just destroyed her house, but the 2 houses that were down the road. One house on this side was completely okay. Nothing wrong. No branches, no trees, no damage to their house. But the trailer across the street had roof damage. But I hadn't seen the family since then. But I think they're still around. Nobody died over there. So, but yeah. But as I said, I was thankful that I didn't have to stay overnight in the hospital, because after that tornado spun through in Blue Springs, we had a tornado go south of us on Main Street. Main Street runs through the center of Tupelo. You'll have North Tupelo and South Tupelo when you go through Main Street. And the hospital, the women's hospital that I had my surgery at, was right where the tornado came down. And it hit the big tire factory, which is on the other side of the hospitals. So if I was in a hospital, I would have been in trouble. Mom said my mom was here with me to help Tommy and help me get recovery and everything. She's like, well, at least you're not down there, because she said, well, you would be in the hallway. I said, thanks, Mom. That made me feel better. But anyway, but yeah, we don't like tornadoes, so we get them down here, and it's not fun. But anyway, I think we will have another unboxing here soon. If not this week, definitely Sunday, because I got to get back at it. I missed it, and I know y'all missed me. All the glorious snacks. And me being weird. So, I'm weird here, but I tell you one thing, if I wasn't have this outlet to be weird, it's just me sitting in my car for 8 hours a day talking to myself being weird. So it evens out. yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, so got back to work, had been at work maybe a week and a half, got nipped on my leg by one dog, and then a few days later, got bit by another dog, and I know some of y'all have seen the pictures. It was not good. So basically, I've never had a problem with this dog. I'm gonna get on my soapbox, guys. Oh, I know, Lily. I can talk to if I need to talk to y'all, I will. And if y'all need to talk to me, like, y'all need someone to talk to, please talk to me. I will talk to you. I may say weird things, but, you know. But anyway, as I was saying, never had a problem with this dog before. Was talking to the lady, giving her package, and the dog comes running at me. This is a big old German Shepherd. I still have wounds from my surgery on my stomach because of laparoscopic surgery, so I have like maybe 4 wounds still healing. All I thought is like I do not want this dog to jump on me or try to bite my front because I think if it, I'd probably die. It hurt so bad. I was reaching for my door, so I turned, and he got me right here on my fatty love handles. So yeah. I'm not allowed to get out at that house no more. But my soapbox, y'all know I'm a mail carrier. I have told y'all that many times. Most of y'all live here in the U.S. And even if you don't, and you get mail packages delivered by anybody, if your dogs are out, like keep your dogs up if you're expecting a package. Not to say that every dog owner is a bad dog owner. But you know, it's for our safety and as well as their safety too. I don't want to hurt your dogs, and I don't want to hurt anybody's dogs. I've actually ran over a dog, and the lady claimed that she loved this dog so much, but look, it hurt. I cried. I called Tommy crying on the phone because I hit this dog. I don't want to hit nobody's dog. I don't want to get bit. I don't want anything to happen to them. I don't even want to have to spray them with pepper spray. So, like, just keep your dogs put up, please. At least if you're expecting a package. After that, let them go free. I don't care. But that's my soapbox. I tell everybody that, you know. But anyway, guys. Yeah, I still. So, I mean, I used to have a lot more sympathy for dogs. Oh, I saved the turtles. I saved the turtles on the route. Save the turtles if you can. Don't let them get them run over. I used to have a lot more sympathy for dogs, and I love dogs. Don't get me wrong, I love animals. I love dogs. I love cats. I love all the animals. But when you let your dogs just be shitheads, forgive my language, you know, I just have no sympathy. I've actually had 2 dogs tear the actual plastic fender off of my driver's side, and I wasted a whole like little pepper spray on them, and they still tore off my fender. Tore it off of my car. So, yeah, like, stuff we put up with, we're not kidding. So, and then getting bit with a dog, that was just, it's not my first time getting bit by dogs. It's like my 4th time. So, yeah. I'm not doing it on purpose. Everybody thinks I am. They said, oh, they said they smell the cats on me. I think they might smell the other dogs. But lovely Des says I need to quit taking baths in barbecue sauce. Anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed excuse me, our Lost in Japan crate from March, even though it's May, in the middle of May almost, or it is the middle of May. So I know he's a meanie sometimes. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. I will let you well, y'all see the streaming notification, or I'll let y'all know on Discord. If you missed an episode and want to catch up, or just, you know, want to go see some of the funny stuff again, we are on YouTube. I do not remember the channel name right at the moment, but it's in the chat if you'd like to go see that. So, alrighty guys, I'm going to go sign off. I will see y'all next time, and I hope you all have a good night.